Do you feel like you have all the leads you want coming into your business because you're a marketing master? Or are you worried because you don't have enough people coming your way and you don't know what to do with your marketing? If you're not sure what to do, you're definitely going to want to tune in for today's show. We're going to talk about 3 marketing mistakes all coaches need to avoid. And the reason we're going to talk about this is because I see so many coaches having huge hearts, wanting to make a huge impact in the world, and they don't realize that when they step into business, they also need to get really good at marketing. You are actually a marketing agency when you start a business, because if you don't have people coming your way, who are you going to sell your products and services to? And if you're not able to sell your products and services to anyone, then it's a hobby, and or you're going to wish that you were making more money, and you're going to feel frustrated, stuck, burnt out, and lose hope. And I don't want that for you. I want to give you some marketing tips today that are going to help you make money faster. If it's your first time here, I'm Dr. Amanda, the host of Max Potential Money. This is your place to come each and every week for tips, tools, and actionable strategies to help you be a badass moneymaker in your business. If you haven't joined the new Facebook group yet, you need to be there. Go to nfamoneymakerlab.com and you will get a free 30-day mini course called 30 Money Making Secrets. This is geared toward coaches and online entrepreneurs, helping you with tips that are gonna break through to the next level of income by giving you 30 days of tips. So you definitely wanna be there. That's that free mini course, and also you will get 30 days of videos sent your way each and every day to help you master your money mindset, your energy, and business habits that are gonna get you there faster. So let's break this down. So today, the first 3 money mistakes, I'm gonna give you the overview and then we'll break them each down. So number 1, scattered message. Number 2, being overly focused on yourself. And number 3, using too much jargon. So let's break each of these down. Scattered message, what does that mean? If I were to come to your website or something that you're offering, a landing page, an opt-in, some sort of marketing material, would I, within 5 seconds or less, know very clearly who you're serving, the method you use to serve them, the strategy, the system, and what their result is? If I came to your website, again, I want you to think about this, and I want you to backtrack and think, okay, if I went to my own website, would I be able to know who I serve, know the result that I'm offering through the method that I use in my business model? If those aren't available to somebody immediately in the very top section, and you need to check this on mobile because most people are looking on mobile these days, if people don't know that, they're gone. You've got less than, actually it's 3 seconds, research shows, to attract people your way. So if people are confused and you have a scattered message, then they're gonna be gone. So scattered message looks like you're not sure who you're serving. You're trying to serve way too many people, so you're not niched down into a very small market to help certain types of people in your business or with your services or products. And so you send out a message like, hey, I'm here for everybody. And then people get confused and they don't really know who you're speaking to. And so they walk away. Confused people never buy. So you want to make sure that your message is very aligned and very clear. You want to be conveying who you serve, using what method, and the result that they're going to get. And so that would be a very clear, aligned marketing message. So avoid having a scattered message on your website, in your lead magnets, on your opt-in pages. You want them to be hit hard and fast because you know they're hot buttons, because you know exactly who you're serving and you know what you offer and bring to the table. Then they're going to raise their hand and they're going to go like, oh my God, I want to work with you because you get me, you know me, and you are speaking my language. Okay, so make sure you have a clearly aligned, targeted message. Okay, mistake number 2 that you want to avoid: being overly focused on yourself. I think this might sound counterintuitive because you might be saying something like, Amanda, what the heck are you talking about? All I do is focus on my people. I serve, and I want to help, and I have this huge heart to share my gifts with the world. And so it doesn't make sense to you to hear that. The thing is, I want you to review your last email that you wrote. And I want you to look for how many I statements you have in there versus focusing the spotlight on your clients or customers. Marie Forleo talks about the spotlight approach, where you shine the light away from yourself and onto your people that you're attracting, right? And connecting with and conveying a message to. People are always thinking, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? What's in it for me? Ultimately, they don't care about you that much. As you grow a brand, of course, people want to understand who you are and your personal life, and they want to get to know you a little bit, but that's your very warm market who wants to know you even better. When you're just gaining someone's know, like, and trust factor, the first thing they're thinking is, what's in it for me? Do you have a solution for me? Are you speaking my language? Again, what's in it for me? So if you're overly focused on yourself, you are going to be pushing people away, and or just they're just going to go away because they're going to see what you have and they're going to think this is all about you. What's in it for me? What this would look like is you using I statements and you talking a lot about your own credentials before you even hook the person that you're attracting your way. And the reason most people do this, I think, is because of imposter syndrome. So they're afraid and they go like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm worthy or valuable. I don't know if I have a really powerful product or service to bring to the table. So first I'm going to talk about all of the amazing things I've done, and then somehow that will hook you, and then I can tell you more. And the thing is, it comes from a place of insecurity and imposter syndrome, doubts and fears. And what it does is the opposite of what you want. It pushes the people away and sends them the message like, oh, I don't really want to work with you because I don't really know if you have something to give to me. And then if this is combined with, number one, your scattered message, so it's a scattered message and then you're talking about them yourself, they're out of there. Think about it like a date. If you went on a date and you were sending a very scattered message about what you wanted in a relationship, and then all you did was talk about yourself, the person's going to be like, see ya, I'm going to the next person. So your customer is the same way. So just make sure that you're spotlighting them. You're knowing their fears, you're knowing their doubts, and you're speaking to that first. Later, you can let them get to know you. That's awesome. They're going to want to have that level of authenticity and vulnerability with you. At first, you want to attract them through understanding them, focusing on them, remembering that they're always thinking, what's in it for me? Okay, then number 3, using too much jargon. This is another one that I see a lot of new coaches do on their websites, in their marketing campaigns, in their lead magnets, in their courses, and I've definitely made this mistake too, all of these. And I've learned a lot of things over the last 2.5 years of business building. So don't feel bad if you're doing these. Just know, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for the tips. Let's shift in a new direction and have my marketing work faster and better. So using too much jargon, I used to do a lot. I read some research, I can't remember where, it was in a marketing book. I think it was probably a Russell Brunson book, and it was talking about how you need to speak to your people at the 3rd to 5th grade level. And this is so that they can understand what you're saying and you can hit them fast, and it's just easy language. It's everyday language, right? The problem that happens is when we get to become experts in a certain field and a certain topic, we know a lot. We've read a lot about our certain specific expertise, right? So I know a lot about money making, manifestation, marketing, business scaling, mindset. I could use a lot of jargony language, and I was trained in the academic world because I was in grad school and wrote a lot of papers. So it took me time to shift from that, using big words and things that, even words in my industry that only industry people know. You don't want to use that in your marketing. You want to use simple, straightforward, everyday statements that your people are using. You want to speak in their language. You want to connect with them through their language, even if it sounds really simple and you go like, oh, this isn't going to attract anyone because I need to be so unique and so spectacular and they need to think I'm smart. Drop all of that. Remember, you don't want to use jargon, and you want to speak at a very simple level that people resonate with because they understand what you're saying and they think and feel like you're reading their minds. So this looks like saying simple things like saying moneymaker. Everyone can understand what that means. So I did a poll of my people and they said that the number one result that they wanted was to make more money in their businesses. So I shifted my marketing to moneymaker. Simple, easy, straightforward, not jargony. All right, those are my tips for you today. Don't use scattered messages. Don't be overly focused on yourself and don't use too much jargon. I will be back next week with more money-making tips for you. Until then, NFA money-making high five. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Max Potential Money. If you're ready to break through to the next level of income, go to nfamoneymakerlab.com to join the private NFA Facebook group where you'll get weekly money mindset and practical manifestation tips, plus a free 30-day mini course called 30 Money Making Secrets. Again, that's nfamoneymakerlab.com. I look forward to seeing you there.